Welcome back to my channel. My name is Carly, and if you have never seen one of my videos before, welcome. I have celiac disease. I'm also currently vegan, and we are on the struggle bus trying to find out what I can and cannot eat, discovering IBS. Hopefully that's, the end of my list here. And it is a bright and sunny, hot day here in Ontario. It is now June 23rd. I have been filming a lot. I had done like 4 videos right now, ready to be edited, and I haven't posted in like over a month for sure. That's how much of a struggle it has been. I'm trying to really prioritize my health, and one of the biggest things, I probably mentioned it in my last video, was my sleeping schedule. So it seems like week by week we're just discovering things, and we have discovered the sleeping. The sleeping really affects. Now I wish that I really chose a different spot, but my grass is kind of wet from the rain, and I don't want to be actually getting soaked sitting in like the shade. So anyways, my sleep schedule has been like a huge part that I've realized that really affects my gut, which is like cuckoo bonkers to me. But sleeping in every single day and then getting up super early twice a week for work has just been becoming horrible. Like I get so sick every morning. So I decided, let's change my sleep schedule from getting up at 9:30 and then falling back asleep for like an hour, 2 hours, and then getting up at 7:20. Let's change that to just getting up at 7 a.m. every day. Let me just warn you, if you want to do this, it is horrible. It does in fact take like at least 2 weeks, maybe more, to get into the routine. I still think it has not been 2 weeks yet. I still think that we're figuring it out. However, we have a lot of positive, good signs going on. I'm finally starting to feel better. So I decided to change everything like 2 weeks ago. I stayed up super late, and then I went to work like 2 days later, and my body did not appreciate that. Okay, I struggle to fall asleep at night, and then waking up in the morning is very hard. I like to sleep in. Okay, I am a night owl. However, obviously I need some consistency to see if that is going to help my digestion, which apparently it really does. At first I decided, let's just do it a little bit easier. As you know, with my medication, I have to take it on an empty stomach, so I figured it'd be easier to just switch that to earlier in the morning, instead of like getting up, eating, and then waiting, and then taking it. So at first I thought, let's just change it a little bit, but I realized this might be actually harming me in the long run. So I figured, whatever, let's just go all in. We did our 2 work shifts, and then I decided, okay, on the weekends maybe I'll get up at 7, take my medication, go back to sleep till 8, get up at 8, and then I can eat, do whatever, start my day. So it started off really well. On the Saturday I felt really good, productive, and then Sunday it started to go downhill. It was okay, but then I do also think it was that time of the month. Came Monday. That was the worst day ever. I was so sick. I was so ill. I felt horrid. So I think that had something to do with it also. So Monday was really horrible. I think I napped that day. Tuesday, same thing. I felt awful, and I just like napped during the day again. The body is adjusting to a different sleep pattern is like really wild, and like not an easy thing to do. You have to be super consistent. I think I still kept up like sleeping until 8 o'clock. My 2 work shifts weren't that bad as they were before. Still having a lot of issues eating. My stomach is sick every single morning, and then having trouble eating lunch and breakfast, and just like fueling my body enough, because I am still like, I don't know what I can eat. So I'm very much doing like the elimination FODMAP stage pretty much. I have a very small amount of variety of food items I'm eating right now, until my sleep schedule is like perfect. Okay, so then I decided, forget the going back to sleep thing. I think this is messing me up more. I've decided I'm gonna keep trying to go to bed earlier. It's not really working. I'm still struggling to fall asleep. I assume I'm falling asleep between 11:30 and 12 every night, but I'm still getting up at 7 a.m. So now I've transitioned to getting up at 7 a.m., trying to just take it slow for 25 minutes if I have to work, and then I can get out of bed. However, I was still having an upset stomach. So this weekend, getting up at 7, staying awake, but just trying to relax. Just, I think like I wake up and my cortisol, my anxiety, everything just like ramps up. I'm just expecting to get sick. I'm expecting my stomach to just turn on me, and like into the bathroom I have to go within half an hour. So that is really not helping. I'm realizing, after talking to some of my friends and my coworkers, I'm realizing that who have like had similar issues or have struggled in the past, that a lot of this is like so mental for me, and I don't even know if it's the food that's bothering me. So I think it's like very much tied. Like I have always been like, ever since high school, I've always been like, as soon as I get nervous, I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like I'm just empty everything. So this weekend seemed much better. On Sunday, actually, I think it was like the most perfect, like, other than I've been struggling to eat enough because I'm awake more, and just struggling to eat in general is giving me anxiety. So I'm just trying to like eat enough in the mornings is my biggest thing. Is like I'm scared of getting sick, so then I'm like trying to eat small, but then I'm super hungry, and then I'm not eating enough, and then I'm like trying to wait till lunch, or like trying to have a snack, but then I'm like starving. Like it's noon right now, and I started eating at like 8 a.m. I think I came, or 8:30, maybe closer to 8:30. I was hungry earlier, but I started eating at 8:30, and then I just ate like the hugest bowl of dry cereal that my bowl could fit, and I feel like that felt better, having like a lot of cereal instead of like a small bowl. And it's noon now, so I'm getting really hungry. So I decided I'll make a smoothie. Smoothies seem to be going really well with me if you've watched some of my previous videos. So I'm gonna do that. I'm still on the cashew milk, strawberries, greenish bananas, maple syrup, and peanut butter. That's my go-to. I realized last week I had peanut butter. I tried peanut butter with my cereal for extra fat and protein in the morning, and I felt like garbage. Like I felt so sick. Like I was like, oh yeah, I had a scoop of peanut butter. I was like, I'm feeling good. I had a couple strawberries, and then I was like, I'm still hungry. Let me have another scoop. The second scoop, my stomach started turning. I was like, oh, it's fine. It's whatever. I leave the house to go grocery shopping, and I felt so sluggish and so drained and so like, I can't do this. I can't function. I need to just lay on the couch and go back home. So peanut butter in the morning is a no. That's a no for me, okay? But when I have it in with my smoothies, I tend to feel amazing. Yesterday I did the same thing. I had a smoothie in the afternoon and I felt amazing. That's going to be a set in stone rule for me, is like no high fats in the morning. I definitely think that's the culprit. Back to Sunday, was a really great day. Like my stomach felt so amazing. I got up, I didn't have that urgency to run to the bathroom after half an hour. A little bit of gas because I do take my medication with water. It kind of gets my system woken up, so I do tend to have a little bit of gas if I don't have to run into the bathroom. A little bit of gas, and then literally I'm fine until later in the afternoon, and then I have like a normal bathroom, okay? It's so exciting. If you have struggled with like diarrhea or like stomach problems, it's like so exciting to actually have like not that. So Sunday was really great. I was just trying to keep really calm and really relaxed because I have been struggling so much with anxiety and eating. So I was just trying to like keep eating throughout the day and just keep feeling good. And then I think I then struggled because I waited too long to eat dinner. Like, this is so hard for me, you guys. Like, eating enough calories is like literally the bane of my existence. Like, I'm always just like thinking about like, I need to eat, I need to get the calories, or I'm gonna start feeling like messed up, like I'm gonna faint or shake or something like that. So it's literally been such a struggle. And then on Monday, I was getting extreme anxiety about my staff party, like hanging out with my coworkers that I thoroughly enjoy hanging out with. Like, why did I wake up with severe anxiety and then just all day until like an hour or two before? Like, again, I struggled. I felt weird in the morning because I didn't, or in the afternoon because like I needed to eat sooner than I did. But then after I got my smoothie in and it got in my system, I was like, oh, I feel really good actually. Like, I feel really good. I had a nervous tummy. My stomach was like, the nervous bubbly guts a little bit throughout the day. But you know what? By the time I had to go, I ate something small before I went. And it was like amazing. It was so fun. I always try to remind myself that, so if you struggle with anxiety too, I always try to remind myself I need to do these things and I need to push myself and be uncomfortable, because I'm not going to get better. It's just going to do the opposite. Like, if I would have just texted and been like, no guys, I'm not feeling well, and like not gone because of my anxiety, like I would be feeling worse today. Like, I would be feeling even more anxiety to do anything, like going to the grocery store. Like, it's just wild. So you have to remember that, like, after you go and do that uncomfortable thing, like, you will feel so much better. Like, I came home and I was just like wanting to just chit chat. Like, it was like 10 o'clock at night when I got home, like 10:30, and I was just chit chatting away with Clay and like eating the rest of my food that I didn't finish earlier before I left. And I just felt like so good. It's good to like keep that reminder. And now I'm just telling myself, like, I really need to just keep on this track and like keep doing something every day. Like, now that I'm up at 7, I'm like, what am I gonna do with myself? Like, it feels like an alternate reality. Like, I'm not even lying. I told my coworker last night, I was like, I literally don't feel like myself. Like, I don't feel like filming. I don't feel like making recipes. Like, all my mind has just been so obsessed with just eating enough calories and not feeling sick and being anxious and feeling like, what can I eat? Like, it's just so mental and like so hard for me that now I'm like, oh my god, like my sleep has been getting into such a good rhythm. Like, yes, I'm struggling to fall asleep at night, but I'm starting to think that maybe I don't need as much sleep as I thought I did. Like, I'm having more energy. I'm starting to eat more, just literally making my portions a little bit bigger and eating a little bit more snacks throughout the day, keeping myself like fed multiple times throughout the day. Today, now I'm like, I feel so amazing. Like, this morning I was just laying in bed. Like, yes, I need to like start getting up actually out of bed, like watching Love Island in the morning and just like laying and relaxing. And I'm like, yeah, I'm hungry. Like, I could definitely eat something earlier, like probably around 7:45, 8 o'clock for sure I could start eating. And I'm just like, I'm just feeling so good today. It's just such a good feeling. And for like the past week almost, I have actually been waking up before my 7 a.m. alarm. And I just like wake up and I'm just like rolling around. And I'm like, well, it's dark outside. My alarm hasn't gone off, so I guess I'm gonna go back to sleep. And I go back to sleep, and then my 7 alarm goes off, and then I'm like, I want to go back to sleep. I'm tired. But I think that's a positive sign. So I'm thinking, I used to be like, yeah, I need like 9 hours of sleep at night. And now I'm like, maybe I don't. If I'm fueling my body enough throughout the day, getting enough nutrients, and getting deep sleep in the night, I think I'm actually going to be okay. So it's also really a mental struggle, changing your sleeping schedule, because I so badly want to stay up till like midnight. Like, every night I'm like, oh, I just want to stay up till like midnight. Like, are you like, I want to get up at like 8. Like, 7's too early. Like, I just want to go back to my old routine so badly. But the key is consistency, and we're sticking to it. And you know what? It's noon today, and like, it is so dang hot outside, and I'm like, I need to do something. Like, I'm just like literally watching Game of Thrones, and I need to do something. So I'm out here, I'm filming, and I'm gonna try to do more things throughout the day. I do have some other behind the scenes things that I can do to help Clay, so I'm going to plan on doing that. But I'm like, I want to get some exercise in today, go for a run, go to the gym, something. Like, I need to get back on a routine, on a schedule, now that the one piece of the puzzle, we're our step 1 we have done. We are doing it, and I'm feeling so good. So I'm just gonna keep on this 7 a.m. routine. And you know what? Maybe we can stay up till 11:30 some days. Like, last night I did not fall asleep. I'm sure I fell asleep at like midnight. And I'm okay. I'm okay. So if you are struggling, just know you are not alone, but also that like a lot of it can be so mental that you just have to like really take yourself out. Like I always describe to Clay, whenever I've had these moments, like whenever I get really sick and I can't figure it out, I just get so down on myself and so low of like, it's like one extreme of like, I'm never gonna be able to do anything in my life. This is gonna control my life. And on the other hand, like once I start feeling good, I'm like, oh my God, I could do that. I could do that. I could go there. I could travel the world. It's fine. Like I can do that. So I really go from one one extreme to the next. It's really unfortunate. However, I think that once we get this figured out, the sleeping, like I said, I'm on week 2. So I think that we're almost there. Like I just have to really keep fighting that like urge to stay up and urge to sleep in. And then now I'm just, the next steps are just gonna fall in line, eating more, being comfortable with my schedule, being comfortable eating, period, and feeling like I'm gonna be good. Like I'm not gonna get sick. Like everything's okay. So we're doing a lot of mental work right now and not falling into old bad habits of like laying around the couch doing nothing, because that is not going to help. Like shutting myself inside and just obsessing over things is not the answer. So I am here, I'm with you. If you are struggling, if you have struggled, I know so many people have been here before, and we're just in the thick of it. We're gonna get out. So that is my little update for you guys in the past like 2 weeks. I will keep updating about my sleeping, about the IBS, about everything else. If I am going to go to the natural path, if I'm going to whatever happens with my other doctors in the future, I will be updating you. Even if you don't see videos for a while, don't worry, I'm still filming. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope that I helped in some way, or like perhaps maybe open a door that you never thought about before, because I definitely didn't realize my sleep was affecting my gut like at all. Like at all. I thought as long as I sleep 8 hours a day, it doesn't matter. It does matter. Okay, your sleep hygiene matters so much. It's wild. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.